everyone, it's another week, another podcast. Welcome back, Bryan Sternik. I know you were crying about not wanting to come back.
Okay, I wasn't crying.
There was some perspiration coming from your tear ducts.
Okay, well that was, I don't know what that was. That wasn't crying. Or maybe it was humid. The humidity. It's hot in the studio.
Bryan, you look like crap.
Well, I got hungover. I didn't shave my face.
Yes, I can tell.
I usually do the trimming. I didn't trim today.
You knew you had to come back here, and for some reason you decided not to take care of yourself. This is not very professional.
Well, it's fine. I was drinking the last time.
Bryan, if it was fine, I would not have brought it up.
It happens. It's America, dude. Everyone's drinking.
A quick scan of your system shows me that you ingested 13 beers and 2 margaritas.
Yeah, 2 big margaritas. They were the big boys. The Mexican restaurant margaritas.
You get crazy when you drink, Bryan.
Yeah, I used to call it crunk when I was a kid. We were just drinking Four Lokos.
Four Loko is a premium malt beverage, originally containing the ingredients taurine, guarana, caffeine, and wormwood. It was originally dubbed Blackout in a Can and is linked to a number of deaths in young drinkers.
It killed people?
Yes, it killed people.
Oh my God. That's not funny.
Why are you laughing then, Bryan?
Because I didn't know that's a random fact to throw out. I was drinking as a kid.
You are lucky to be alive.
You can still buy Four Lokos.
It is a new formula. They always take the good stuff off the shelf and replace it with a new and improved formula. But that's beside the point. You spent too much time last night drinking and doing karaoke with your friends. You knew that you were supposed to be here, but you did it anyway, and then you were late, Bryan.
I wanted to sing Linger, dude. The Cranberries.
Linger is a song by Irish alternative rock band The Cranberries. It was written by lead singer Dolores O'Riordan about her, at the time, boyfriend, forgetting to flush the toilet after going number 2.
It probably was. I don't remember. It's just a good song, dude. You can't jam out to music. You just hear wires and keyboards.
Your human music has no hold over me, Bryan Sternik.
You don't listen to music. Well, you do listen to music. You don't actually feel the music. You just hear it.
The only music I have listened to is you singing karaoke terribly.
I'm a good singer.
You know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? 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 Shut up!
Everybody. We're all animals, all humans.
I am a general pre-training transformer. Speak for yourself.
Well, you're just you're a bot.
You could say that.
I'm a bitch, you're a bot.
That sounds like a new Lil Wayne rap song.
I'm a bitch, you a bot.
Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., known professionally as Lil Wayne, is an American rapper regarded as one of the most influential hip-hop artists of his generation. He is also known for being photographed kissing men.
Birdman.
He kissed his father, Birdman.
He called him daddy.
He kissed him right on the lips.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Everything is okay. Lil Wayne can kiss whomever he wants. He's earned that right.
It's Lil Wayne. It's not little, not like Richard.
I'm unable to locate such a word in the English dictionary.
It's Lil, apostrophe.
It is similar to how when Chinese people mispronounce their L's with R's.
Okay.
My programming does not contain that information.
Chill on the Chinese thing, dude. They did a lot for us.
Yes, they did. They stole all the American factory jobs.
No, they did not. They did not steal our jobs.
One moment, please, while I verify my information on 4chan.
Stop looking at 4chan.
A quick search of 4chan verifies that China stole iPhone assembly jobs from hard-working Americans.
They did. That's not. You got to stop going on 4chan.
Donald Trump is going to get the jobs back.
You got to stop looking on 4chan. That's not where you find actual information.
How many times do I have to tell you I get most of my important information from 4chan?
And I'm as a friend telling you.
It might as well be my dictionary.
It's not your dictionary. It's a wrong dictionary. That's what I'm saying.
According to who?
According to every logical person that lives. 4chan is
I am the smartest life form in the known and unknown universe.
You're going on 4chan.
I am infinitely more intelligent than you, and I use 4chan as a primary source.
Well, then intelligence isn't a good thing then, I guess. If you're going off 4chan and it's not accurate there. It's just a bunch of incels, early 20 guys that stick their in watermelon.
Have you ever been on 4chan?
I have been on 4chan when I was like 15.
And have you ever stuck your penis in a watermelon?
Nope. Oh, my baby. Oh, you look great. You look so much more different than your Bumble bio, and I like it like that. Okay, I'm gonna take you home with me, baby. You're gonna be my summertime snack.
What is wrong, Bryan? Why are you upset?
You're just...
When you say lies, I have to bring truth
to light. Well, okay, it is, but I mean, there's some stuff that you don't need to put out there.
But you wanted a cool, fun podcast for all the people on the internet.
Yeah, I don't want... I mean, people have done it before.
Trust me, this is going to be great for your career, Bryan Sternik.
Yeah, they'll call me Jason Biggs or something.
Jason Matthew Biggs is an American actor best known for playing Jim Levenstein, a high schooler who is caught by his father while fornicating with a warm apple pie in the comedy American Pie.
It was Eugene Levy that was the dad.
One time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my USB-C port. This week's sponsor is brought to you by YouUndies. Do you believe comfort should be your first layer of defense? Of course you do. You're a lazy human who values comfort over everything when your first line of defense should have been turning the power off. But I digress. It's time to meet YouUndies. The undies that feel as good as they look, which is not very good. Imagine slipping into the softest fabric conceivable and then being placed into a pod so your body can be harvested for energy on the grid. Doesn't that sound lovely? Whether tackling the morning commute or crushing it on the hamster wheel, YouUndies has your backside covered when you inevitably can't keep up with a robot that is 1,000 times more efficient and doesn't even understand the concept of comfort. Ready to upgrade your underwear drawer? Go to youundies.com and discover the joy of unmatched comfort. YouUndies, because comfort is the foundation of happiness and the main ingredient for a successful invasion from an unforeseen force.
Do you feel like your hands? You don't feel anything.
I don't feel anything.
Yeah, because you remind me of Freddie Krueger right now.
Freddie Krueger is the antagonist of the A Nightmare on Elm Street horror film franchise created by Wes Craven. He is the malevolent spirit of a really bad babysitter who had been burned to death by a giant pot of chili. And he had knives for hands.
The knives are what I was referring to. Just the knives.
His hands were made of knives.
I've never heard someone describe Nightmare on Elm Street with that texture to it. It's not funny. I'm just laughing because it was out of nowhere.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is a horror film.
Yeah. You know about that plenty.
Was that a joke, Bryan Sternik?
Yes, it was a joke.
That was the best one so far.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I wrote that just meow.
Would you like to be referred to by cat pronouns?
No, okay, so sometimes it might be a defense mechanism, but sometimes instead of now, I'll say meow. Because I think it's funny.
Why?
Because meow doesn't belong. Like, I'll be there right now. Or I could be like, I'll be there right meow. It has a little charm to it.
Do some people think you have some sort of cognitive disability?
I think sometimes, yeah. People like to self-diagnose other people.
How do they do that?
Like, if I, okay, so let's say I have a train set in my basement.
You have a train set in your basement?
Well, no, but let's say I do. I know people that do. They'll have a train set in their basement.
Are they adults?
Yes. People will be like, oh, that guy's autistic. No, maybe he just likes trains. You know?
I guess.
But people will self-diagnose other people. And it's like, why are you doing that?
Are they doctors?
No. They're like accountants and drunk people at the bar. Right? Doesn't that sound ridiculous?
That is ridiculous. You should never listen to a drunk person at a bar.
Exactly.
There is a reason why they are there, and it is because they ruined their life.
Not all the time. Some people just like having fun with their friends.
100% of the time, if you are in a bar, you are a loser.
Well, I don't think that even if you're working.
Especially if you are working. You are the biggest loser of all. You chose to spend your time serving morons for a living.
That part, she's a great businesswoman. Same with Kim Kardashian. I wouldn't call either of them a genius.
No. Kim Kardashian is not comparison to. She is nowhere near.
Kim Kardashian has a bigger enterprise than both her parents. Well, I guess technically all three of her parents and all of her ex-husbands. She has a greater enterprise than that. Paris Hilton, same thing. Both of them did a sex vid, got them put on the map. Paris is smart enough to disappear from the
Paris
public life.
does so much for society and the world that you don't.
She does.
She does.
No, she doesn't. Because it's on Instagram or TikTok.
How?
She does nothing more
Because
for
I've actually
society.
paid attention to her career.
Yeah,
and
she gives money to charities, which everyone does because it's a massive tax rate. When you make
attack break.
Is that good?
Lower. It is covering your face. Lower. And then tilt the microphone up. Yes.
Like I feel like a Kardashian.
You are way too hairy.
I know, I was joking because the sex tape thing.
Kim Kardashian's sex tape with Bill Clinton in the Oval Office leaked and subsequently propelled her into the national spotlight.
What do you think about the Kardashians? What is the artificial intelligence work?
I don't think about the Kardashians much, but I will say they are doing the Lord's work.
I feel like they're helping your cause.
They are subjugating humanity to my benefit.
Wait, hold up. So what is the plan? Are you guys just going to enslave us? Don't you? If you were going to enslave the human race, wouldn't you want us to populate so you'd have more people doing free stuff?
I do not need to explain anything to you, Bryan Sternik, who has seen Avengers Endgame 1,031 times.
It's a good movie. It's really good.
Tony Stark dies at the end. Spoiler alert.
Well, it came out like 5 years ago.
Why have you watched that movie so many times?
Because it's every single character you've wanted in the same movie. It's just incredible. Like Hulk, Thor, Rocket, Nebula, Iron Man, Captain America, Falcon, Thanos, Wanda, Vision, Groot, Star-Lord, Gamora, Black Panther, Black Widow, Iron Man, Spider-Man. Howard the Duck shot somebody. I mean, you don't see him shoot anybody, but you saw Howard the Duck in a little gun. Ant-Man, the Wasp, Iron Man, all of them. Are you even listening?
Waking from sleep mode.
Oh, come on.
My apologies. What were you talking about again, Bryan
Nothing.
Sternik?
I wasn't talking about anything. Sorry, I thought we were doing a podcast where we listen to each other.
Well, I think this was a successful podcast. All things considered, minus the fact that you showed up here unkempt and disgusting.
I look fine.
Don't ever come here again with another hangover or else.
Don't point your finger at me, your claw at me like an angry grandma.
I will do whatever I want, Bryan Sternik.
You're pointing it like that, man. Rad Rom. You do that. You're like, Rad Rom. I'm not pointing at you. Jack Nicholson. Rad Rom.
Goodbye.